But we are dealing with electoral cycle provisions, which we are saying, what electoral cycles do we need? And we are saying we want an electoral cycle of 7 years. And we are not touching the term limit provision. We are leaving it like that. And therefore, we are not, there is no need for us to go to a referendum because we are not touching Chapter 4. We are not touching Chapter 16.
Zimbabwe's Justice Minister Ziyambi at length unpacking the proposed constitutional amendment Bill number 3. He claims the bill does not seek to alter protected clauses like the presidential two-term limit.
The presidential term limit in terms of Section 91, subsection 2. We are not altering that. In other words, any president will serve 2 terms per the provisions of Section 91, subsection 2. 4 clauses, any prospect of a 3rd term or a repeal of the presidential term limit. We're not touching that, leaving it as it is. Anyone who aspires to be president, the presidential 2-term limit is still there. Nobody touched it. Not even the current president, he never touched it. He stuck to what he said. I'm a constitutionalist. What the Constitution directs me to do, that's what I will do.
With Zanu-PF controlling more than 2/3 majority in parliament, the party is confident the bill will sail through all aspects, including a referendum, should there be one.
We are not afraid of the referendum. If the elections which are going on, by-elections are going on now, are an indication, we still will sweep in a referendum, if that becomes the way to go. But for the present time, we are going the route of parliament. In a democracy, that's the representative of the people are in parliament. So let's give that process a chance. But we have no fear of any avenue which may be availed to us by the intervention of the other 2 wings of the Zimbabwean governing pillar, which is the parliament and the judiciary. We have no fear as a party. We feel that legally we are on very solid grounds on the issue. We are working in sync with the Constitution.
Turning to the diplomatic developments, Mnangagwa welcomed the recent removal of the European Union sanctions on Zimbabwe. He said Zimbabwe has nothing to hide and remains open to scrutiny of all its policies and actions.
That the European community has removed the sanctions against Zimbabwe. This is a good thing. They wanted an excuse to do that, so we gave them a peer review mechanism, a peer review process about Zimbabwe being subjected to certain yardsticks by its peer African brothers from the African Union. A presentation was made in Addis Ababa, and it was unanimously and generously received. So we are saying to our African brothers, come and measure us on every index which you may want. We have nothing to hide. We are content with what we are doing. We think what we are doing is good for the democracy of Zimbabwe. What we are doing is good for the prosperity of the Zimbabwe people.
As pressure mounts and critics continue to accuse the ruling party of attempting to extend President Mnangagwa's rule by stealth, it remains to be seen how far the party will go in defending this controversial proposal. Sophie Mukwena, SABC News.